Are scattered throughout the junkyard. I've calibrated my sensors to detect them when you're in proximity.
So we're gonna root around through the garbage, looking for nodes that may not even be there? All while avoiding a flying death machine so that we can break into a fortress that has even more death machines?
Your assessment is accurate.
This stuff hurts.
Oh hell, I haven't even got up to y'all yet.
Oh wait, you're not dead.
What is this? I got
Conehead.
food.
Just holler when your cookies run out, they'll drop more too.
So I do know we can do any of the 3 bosses in any order we want. I wonder if he's got a plan.
So if you look on the map, you see the circle flying above the Trog at the top.
Yeah, I saw something with wings.
If we went and did that boss, we would do hard mode. Because that's the one he's flying over.
That's the one that drops the guaranteed amount, right?
If you do all 3 of these first bosses on hard mode, it activates the hard mode on him, which is the 4th. And then has the guaranteed, I think it's a guaranteed mount.
Yeah, I know that there's the 100% mount that's off last boss or something. I saw somebody on it earlier today, so I had to look it up.
Alright, that hurt. That fucking hurt.
You need a haircut, right?
Man, they do not give you very much warning for them about to do that, do they? Get a very short cast time and then they just start.
There appears to be a power node within the vicinity of the scrapyard. You will need to employ violence.
You will need to employ violence.
You boats must be lost. Not to worry, I'll fix your ride up.
Hey, are y'all still down in Houston?
Yep.
Are y'all gonna avoid all of the shit with Barry and whatnot?
I think we're gonna get some errant bands, but not really anything substantial.
That's a whole lot better than last time.
Yeah, Harvey was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun isn't the word that the pictures conveyed, but okay.
This tank seems very nervous.
And very squishy. Hmm.
I wonder if that's avoidable.
I tried to dodge it and it followed me.
Because, like, that wasn't going to kill me, but on higher keys, I bet you that fucking hurts.
Assistance protocol activated.
Man, this stuff hurts. Plant my seeds.
That's not right. I don't want your seed.
Man, I keep getting my haste cut way down.
It's got to be a debuff something throws out then.
It is. It was a debuff.
I think we're doing the pat.
No, we should just do it all with the boss. That sounds like a plan.
I don't even know if that's possible. I'm betting you have to clear all this stuff to even spawn the boss.
No, they're right there in front of us.
Yeah, they're right in front of us. It's definitely possible. I wouldn't really advise it.
Those two little gnomes.
I mean, it can't be a worse idea than doing the freehold bosses all three at once. Even in heroic, that wiped us.
Oh, the council?
Yeah. If you do all three at once, they do like 200% more damage.
In Freehold? For where?
For freehold.
Yeah. If you don't do the things they do, yeah. They'll definitely cause you to wipe.
When
tried
I
it
was
in
playing
heroic and
beta
we
for
wiped.
this, we did that. We didn't know you had to do something to take one of them out of the fight.
I think we should do like the pack on the right and the pack on the left.
I would agree. Considering we don't know the bosses, we don't really want to take stupid risks. After we know the bosses, we want to take stupid risks.
It seems like he kind of has an idea of what he needs to do.
I mean, he's trying to warn us of stuff, which is making me try not to read chat.
I'm just looking in the dungeon journal at the overview.
Nope, I'm doing it blind.
Exactly.
Zevo's gonna die.
Probably. If something doesn't kill me in here while doing it blind, I will be very disappointed in this.
So I
dungeon.
think there's also part of the hard mode achievements is no one can die during the run.
That doesn't seem fair.
That's probably a separate achievement.
Yeah, it sounds like the Undying achievement or the Immortal achievement.
I think it's called keep DPSing or something.
Okay, that is an achievement. That's what they got it. That whenever the mount dropped, they got that achievement at the same time.
I
From what
kind
was
of
reading
think
earlier.
I think to get the mount, you also have to get that nobody dies thing.
Well, if you can do that on your first run, like, this dungeon's not that hard.
Well, it's the same thing as like Karazhan was. People were able, on their first run, to figure out how to get Smoldering Emberworm.
Dude, Karazhan on the first run took a long goddamn time.
Dude, I'm getting so many recipes. Here, take some more of these rocks.
I am gonna guess we hit the taser chick first. Yeah, I'm not reading chat. I'm YOLOing it.
It can't be any harder than Seed of the Triumvirate with their 3 bosses.
I minimize chat, so if he says anything I actually need to know, let me know. Like asking me if I'm ready and such.
Ah, crash dummies! Let's paint the
Interrupt.
pavement red.
Interrupt.
Eat my dust!
Interrupt. Interrupt. Charging. Interrupt.
Oh wow. This looks bad.
Interrupt.
Hurry up and choose my ride!
Interrupt.
Let's give you a little more juice.
You're gonna be roadkill!
Interrupt.
We need swap.
Interrupt.
Should be on Nano
Interrupt.
Megacrust.
You're
Get
gonna
even
be
out.
Spin in your tires and punch it. Let's give
So I get what he does. He does the big rolling thing.
Ramen, look out, Megatase.
What's her
Said that was on Dell, not on me.
Breathe it in, loser!
Charging. Move.
So this is a lot like the first boss of Sephiroth, where each one has a special ability and you attack the other one.
You're gonna be roadkill!
There's no penalty for hitting them both at the same time, though, is there?
No.
I didn't think so. I didn't see any negative effects from it.
My dust!
Interrupt.
Oh, so Taze
Charging.
sucks.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Hurry up and choose my ride!
On use Evo Mega Taste.
Interrupt.
So how do I avoid it?
You have to get in the
You're on the
cloud.
smoke.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, you guys took like a hell of a lot of damage during that.
Yeah, if you do her abilities wrong, it's not good.
42k HPS on a dungeon boss.
Remain alert. The flying menace has altered its trajectory.
Fatality.
Its flight path will take it over the heaps. I suggest avoiding that area.
Huh, that's better than the punch card I have.
Yeah, we took a lot of damage on that fight.
What was it? Was Trixie and Nano, right?
Yeah. I see how it is, Clay. You're just gonna leave me as last and heal me the least. I'm joking.
You took the least amount of damage.
I took the least amount of damage because I have 2 inevitable demise traits that I swapped in, so I could heal myself the most possible. Like I had Bis Az right here whenever I stopped playing this tune, and then I was like, no, I need inevitable demise traits so I can not die. I can just heal myself like it's Legion or something.
Ah, that makes sense.
I'm an idiot. I was doing something.
There goes our achievement.
That's why it
That's
looks like I
such a
get
huge
well, like right
chance.
now. I'm not nearly dead right now, but like that big drain thing that does a whole lot of damage, I heal for that exact amount that it does. So it's like 300k per drain. Whenever I let it.
Ah, those things are annoying.
Where do you get a blue punch card at? I don't have a blue punch card yet.
Somewhere
Scrap
in
King drops
here.
one.
You can also get one, so like the Scrap King rare drops one.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like him.
Scrap King? Yeah, he's annoying.
No, the scrap bot.
Oh yeah,
This
these
guy
are
that
annoying too.
spins. I actually haven't done very many of the rares out here yet.
Yeah, and then there's another one that you can get. I think it comes from the Reclamation Ring. It lets you get. So the blue ones are just like novelty things, though.
Help you out of combat and whatever.
It should raise your eye level of your trinket, though, right?
Yeah, it'll raise the eye level of your trinket, but like everything they do is out of combat. Like it's gonna give you movement speed or something like that.
Yeah, and so like the Scrap King one lets you hack a couple of the rares on the island, and the other one lets you get additional spare parts.
I was gonna get you up though.
I got aggro. Crap. I don't think they're gonna break off.
If you die, I'll res you.
The trash tosser to our right over there is in throwing stuff. That one right there. You just like teleported.
The tank hasn't noticed yet.
Alright.
Hopefully he has. He's pulled something. He's only got one mob up here. How many bosses are in here? 8 or 9?
8.
4 in the first half, 4 in the second.
So a lot of. I think I remember there's a lot of trash in the first half.
Yes, and then there's almost none in the second half.
Yeah.
Just like Kara.
I've been looking to try to find a groove for it, but since I've been playing Ford for so long, none of my friends are Alliance and nobody in Guild is like, hey, you want to run Mechagon? So I was super happy whenever you said something.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, the essence that drops in here is pretty good, especially for raid healers.
Might actually be BIS for me.
What is it?
For me, it's reduces the cooldown of Stormwrath and Fire.
I'm detecting a power node within that tree.
For raid healers, it
I doubt they will relinquish it willingly.
lowers the cooldown of your 3-minute cooldown, and then just causes it to randomly tick for free throughout the fight. So for free healing. So like for me, I would get Divine Hymn just would go off and give everybody a healing buff for a little while.
Now the fun part is going to be finding out how we get from the first half to the second half. I don't see it on the map.
There's a gate right. There's a door right there behind the 4th boss.
Oh, okay.
At Junkwat Depot.
I just realized that I have drums as well. So, and the drums is. Because that's a lot of health.
Are those connected to the boss?
I don't believe so.
We'll find out.
One way to find out.
They're not.
So would you like Lust on this boss, or...
I mean, we might as well for every boss if we can.
Yeah.
Ow!
That's what he did to me, and that's what I health potted, and yeah, they hurt. Here, I'll get you up.
I already released. That was a nice little surprise.
I did not even notice you took damage, Ramen.
That's because I hit Healthstone, and then I hit the brand new Abyssal Healing Potion.
I am dead, so you may need to res me.
Yeah, I'll get you. No worries. You're up. 3, 2, 1.
Like, there was no even damage in have a chance to heal from that. That was just a one-shot.
Yeah, it was a one-shot.
See, like, I'll survive... Well, never mind. I was going to say, I'll survive a lot of one-shots just because Soul Leech, but...
Place is definitely not a joke.
I mean, that was very dodgeable.
Yeah, we had an extra big mob pool. It's all good.
I got hit by the frontal there. I had
Yeah,
no
I got
business
hit
being
by
in the front.
frontal.
Here, everybody take one. I don't think they have anything interruptible, so I don't have to have an interrupt pet. So I can go with more damage.
They had an enrage at the very beginning when we pulled them that looked interruptible. But that was the only thing I saw.
Alright. But shouldn't we kill this other bully first?
Yes, we should.
I accidentally pulled it, sorry.
That didn't
Please
look
pick
very
it up, tank.
accidental.
No, but the tank was sitting there talking about tank the boss on X, so I got worried.
Frontal.
So one of them doing the frontal is about 2/3 of your health. Both of them is a one shot.
I cleared his enrage too.
Tank's dead again.
Alright, he's dead. Perfect. Was a misclick, guys.
Somehow I don't believe that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a lot of marks.
Yeah. No spoilers. I won't tell you what they do.
Hey. All I need to know is if it's a good or a bad pillar.
Are there bad ones?
He said if we get buffed, everybody has to soak it, so we'll get buffed and we'll go to one of the pillars, and I guess they're gonna fuck up all the little ads that spawn. Yeah. Perfect.
Should be
Just like I
fun.
I feel like I'm very much gonna die.
You challenge me? I crush you!
If he could give like a little bit of a cooldown so I could repot, I'd be so happy.
Help soak.
Yeah, there's Lust.
Target you.
There's the.
I got knocked into the pillar.
It's okay, it worked.
Killed the ad. I think it powered up all the pillars.
I think it did too because we all got knocked into a different pillar.
I went to green.
Help
Did
soak.
we all get the ability?
So
I did.
yeah, yeah, we empowered all pillars.
That sounds bad.
Actually, it's a good thing.
No, what sucks about it means I can't pad and get extra stacks of corruption on them.
Yeah, right?
That's what I'd be doing. But this is gonna make the boss a joke.
Bring me their skulls!
Help
It's
soak.
interesting. He's a trog that can actually speak full English.
Okay, so if you soak, you get a charge.
Yeah, so everybody soaks every single one.
You need to soak though because it's a split damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I even have an extra charge that's not needed.
Stop dying, I want a pad.
My padding.
I just want corruption.
This boss is a lot better than that last.
Help soak.
Okay, so you soak, you spread out to pillars,
Target
then you kill ads and dodge the falling ship. That's all this boss?
Killers kill the ads.
Yeah. Oh, that was a hard boss, guys.
I will deactivate the node. Move with
Do
I
you
got
need
a
these
weapon.
Boots?
You got a decent weapon.
Proceed
Socketed
with caution.
Warforged.
Mechagon's war
I got a
machine
decent
appears to be
weapon.
changing course.
I do not have a gem on me, though.
What gem would you want?
Verse.
I doubt I have any, but I'll check.
If I was on my shaman, I would.
I've got crit and mastery. I've crit and mastery.
Where did y'all go? Oh, over here.
I liked that boss a lot better than the
Then
First
the first
one.
one.
First one wasn't bad.
That's a nice looking weapon there, Zevo.
I assume
wonder
you
if
mean the
things-
stats and not the actual transmog, because I think it's ugly.
Wonder if we
Yeah.
can skip part of this to pick up the. You said there's no like trash in the second half though.
There's a lot
Yeah.
less trash in the second half, yeah.
Then we're definitely gonna beat this in 2 hours.
Did I just get shrunk?
It's probably you had some debuff that I just spelled. They probably gnomified you.
A power node must be located within that slide.
Error. Mobility
You'll have to
compromised.
sanitize the area in order to access it.
This isn't the boss, is it?
No.
It says we have to sanitize this area to.
Gunker is our boss.
Okay. Oh, that looks
I would-
bad.
Sanitation
I wouldn't stand in that.
required.
Somebody should to test out what it does.
No, I'm good.
If he does it again, I'll stand in it.
It says consume, so I'm assuming you're gonna get 8.
Oh, yep, I'm gonna sit in it.
Error. Mobility compromised.
That's a healing debuff on me, isn't it?
It's a disease. I just spelled it.
System restored.
That wasn't bad.
Moving to
I thought it would be a
contamination
lot
site.
worse. Because it's a really big effect. Gotta do things for science the first time you do them.
I really want to pull
Really want to pull what?
more of the trash at once than one mob.
This tank is very scared.
I need to make one of my characters a tank. I need to start tanking dungeons.
See, I have 2 that I can tank on, but they're forward right now that I need to transfer over.
I have 6.
Drop that
Tanks?
small tank.
Yeah. I have all the
6 tanks or 6 120s?
I have 6 tanks.
Oh.
Well, tank capable teams. Not all of them tank all the time.
I think I'm up to like 6 or 7 120s.
I'm up to 7 120s. I've got the 6 tanks and then a rogue.
We got 9 120s, but I don't have a. Well, I take that back. I got a Hunter Warrior, but he's not capable of taking.
The ones that I don't actually tank on are this monk, because I just prefer Windwalker, and I don't actually tank on the druid.
I haven't tanked on Druid since last expansion. I really liked Druid last expansion until they nerfed it during Nighthold and took away Mark of Ursol, which did away with my Magic DR.
Bear sucks right now, so I just don't ever play it.
Bear was so fucking good in Legion.
I wasn't really a fan of it in Legion either, to be honest.
Like, pushing high keys, that's the only tank that I would push on all the way up through Nighthold, was a Bear.
That's because all the way up through Nighthold, they were like broken good.
It's because we had Magic DR, which is Mark of Ursol.
That had a lot
So,
to do
like,
with it. The other thing was
yeah.
Stampede.
I'd be careful.
Well-
I don't know. The boss might some spawn, or do we need another one?
We
We
thing
need
from
this
back,
third one.
yeah. The thing was Mark of Ursol, so like, I did the. We can probably reset the bot.
Shouldn't
Um,
cross through that slime. Do not go through the middle. You get cooped.
So Mark of Ursol, which was Maw of Souls farming, the first boss, depending on how high you went, is Dark Slash or whatever the fuck the slash was, would one-shot most tanks because they didn't have a magic DR.
Yeah, it was
But-
the only magic DR in the game, which is why they took it away.
Which was dumb. Give it back.
No, there should not be one tank that just does everything magic better
No,
than the
it's
others.
just no, because I like spamming Thrash. It was great for the game. All you needed was bracers and pants, and then they swapped it to where you needed cloak for the arcane damage, so you could just heal nonstop.
These seeds from that Mythic Plus that we did last night, the essence I got, actually are doing a lot of healing just based.
So why are we going so far out of the way?
We gotta kill these toxic monstrosities because they have the bots that cleanse the or make the boss spawn.
So once we have all three of them, the boss is spawn.
No eating stuff.
This is gonna be a pain on Mythic Plus.
Send that to Mom.
I don't think they're gonna make it a Mythic Plus, are
They are. They're gonna split it in two and do Mythic Plus, just like Kara.
Just like Kara?
Yeah,
I thought I read that they were
yeah,
gonna
absolutely
do that.
are.
That ain't that bad. It'll just, I don't know. We were trying to qualify for the MTI the first time they had it. We did 24 lower multiple times, but like trying to do an upper 24 was damn near impossible.
I got really close to qualifying.
We had to have 4 23s.
Yeah, I
We
got
had
3 of them.
20 Yeah, we had 3 23s, and then we just kept getting lower Kara. And we could do the lower Kara, but we had already qualified with the lower Kara, so it didn't count.
We couldn't do a 4th because one of our team members couldn't do it anymore. So we'd have had to start over.
Mobility compromised.
We ran double Warlock, DK, Resto Druid.
I don't think
Oh,
any
yeah.
other healers exist for keys except Resto Druids.
That's not entirely true.
Now Holy Pallies are fucking nasty.
Sensors recalibrated. Massive toxicity levels detected.
You had 2 options in Legion. Your other option was a Paladin.
I mean, if you watch the last set of MDI stuff, it was only Druids.
Oh, well, if you go that high, it's generally a Druid. But there were a couple of Paladins in the MDI.
Paladin is fun in Mythic Plus.
Alright, listen to this. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm gooped.
Error. Mobility compromised.
Watch your step.
I'm
Stay
gooped.
goop.
I can't tell you or dispel you for a little while.
I didn't know if they stay goop, because I can break
You gotta kill the goop.
pretty quick.
Sanitation required.
That's all I need to know.
I just figured it out.
Is me dispelling it isn't doing anything?
Levels rising.
You need to be in one of these guys' shield to protect you from.
Oh, yeah, you can be in it or behind it, and then
I need
the
help.
stuff doesn't hit you.
I'm behind the boss, guys. I'm frozen.
Error. Mobility compromised.
Watch your step.
I think that thing's doing damage to us, though, so we might only want to be in it when he's doing the stuff.
I'm so confused as to how y'all are getting goop, because I haven't been gooped before.
Special command.
Getting hit by something.
If you touch a puddle, you get gooped.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Now you're
Yeah.
gooped.
Yeah.
Where is
I
he?
avoided all puddles. I'm out here.
Sanitation
Yeah,
required.
I can dispel it. Can we res him?
Watch your step.
Yeah, he's coming up.
Sorry, Zero.
Alright, so we did something wrong.
Trying to kill the boss.
Error. Mobility compromised.
Special
Toxicity
It's
command.
literally you can't get hit by things.
Yep.
Pretty much.
That right there is the only thing that's unavoidable, and there's still an opening in it.
You can, if you run into a bot circle,
Yeah.
you can get hit by it and it doesn't do anything.
required.
Oh, I see. It keeps the bot. It just keeps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you want to fight near it, and
Watch
then
your step.
when you need to get in the circle, you get in the circle.
Yeah, during this right here. Perfect.
And then you get out of it, because I think it does damage to you, and you just kind of fight near it.
Kill the boss. See? You figured it out.
If only one person's hit, it does seem like the dispel might work. So that's.
You did absolutely dispel me the last time, so...
Oh yeah, you got me whenever I was
Got
out
a free one of those guys.
fucking Egypt.
But I think
Oh,
it's a
that's how you
disease.
get the... I see, that's how you get the robots,
With
is you
that creature
kill the goop on the
neutralized,
robot.
I can deactivate the
Yeah,
node.
they have to be freed every once in a while.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Please,
exemplary work.
please,
With
please
the power
drop
nodes
one.
inert, the machine will return to its
What are you
origin
looking
charge.
for?
One-handed
Now is
weapon.
our chance to disable it and acquire the access code.
By shutting down the power grid,
Those boots,
Master
Evo?
Overspark has
I'll take a
turned
two-handed
electric
weapon.
into
But,
a
like,
Um,
I have a 430 in my bag.
Tequila, but make sure you
I would
include a
equip those
passage about my
boots.
rugged fortitude. My readers deserve to know that I'm more than just my incredible
Just
Thank
like
you.
that,
brain.
the one I just rolled. Worth.
Nice.
That brought me up 2.5 eye levels.
I went up 2.5 eye levels today as well so far.
Okay, looks like we're going to Junkwat Depot.
You know, the thing that bothers me about this is he prides himself on mechanization, but there is no organization or order in this unit.
Don't break the logic, man. An organized person definitely wants an ooze monster. I bet you that sucks on Mythic Plus. Not that it's hard to dodge, but you would not want to get hit by that.
That's an interesting tanking thing. Punch card.
I got one of those in my bag. The problem is I don't really want to use my trinket for tanking.
I think you can make multiples.
Oh, can you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can get multiple trinkets.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you
They
can
should
make
have
other
make
ones.
'em at the guy.
Oh, then I might hold on to that.
Destroyed.
I need these guys to drop the springs for the requisition things, recycling.
Now I have 2 of those in my bag.
So if you do the hard mode, this ad here is MK2. That's how you successfully know you did the hard
Is it
mode.
MK Ultra?
Maybe that's what it is.
And they're gonna make you take LSD and not tell you about it. Sounds good. Let's go. So do we have to kill the little dude first and then kill the aerial unit?
The aerial unit is the boss.
Okay, so does the little dude underneath him pull?
No idea.
I mean,
We're about to find out.
I misclicked.
Yes, it pulls.
Practice.
I'm scared. I don't like this circle.
It keeps pulling me back in.
We have to stay in the circle.
Stay away from lines.
Deploy the reinforcements.
So the walkie units, we can route
Stay
them.
away from lines.
And I just
Oh,
killed
this
him.
Stay Stay
I don't
away
Or
think
other
you can.
types of you gotta just dodge them.
This looks like it can turn into a mess.
So what
Stay
makes
away from
hard
lines.
mode on the other bosses actually hard? Those walkie units spawn on all those bosses.
That I did know.
Stay away from lines. Phase change.
For annihilation!
You gotta hack the overcharge stations.
Yeah.
I was wondering how we're gonna start doing damage.
And the healer apparently gets a circle thing, and everybody has to stay with the healer.
Oh, I'm dead.
Hey, is it either can you hack that one or is we just gotta get to the top one now. Here I'm coming. Motherfucker. Yeah, it set me back.
Yeah, okay, portal doesn't work.
I think we all have to maybe be up here together to
The
get.
more people up
I'm
here, the
trying to
faster
hack
it goes.
right now. And got somebody down.
We got it.
It worked.
Now, ideally, I do know that you would want just one person up there to finish it so you can get down here and DPS faster.
I'm pretty sure, well, I say on the hard mode, I think everybody has to stay with the healer.
Because we're about to have to do it again. Oh, I actually don't know what he's about to do.
Take off.
Deploy the reinforcements!
Ah, it's a chain event.
Oh.
Stay away from lines.
So we have to do the entire first phase again.
So, oh, we did hero. I was gonna say we should hero.
Yeah, I heroed it right now.
Reinforcements to these coordinates!
Stay away from lines.
Fire!
Stay away from lines.
Fulfilling ultimate purpose.
Stay away from lines.
Reinforcements to these coordinates!
Phase change.
For annihilation!
You don't have to do the. If you do, you didn't. I was already up there. Yeah, it's a mean. You still have to do it. It just doesn't become active in me.
I'm dying and I don't know why.
Don't either.
Oh, because I had stayed down there. The circle kept getting bigger and bigger. Oh, so if you don't hack it in time, that will eventually reach you. That circle's getting bigger.
Well, you can't hack anything. Oh, it's on the opposite side this time. That's the difference.
Oh, is that why you're dying too?
Yeah, because I went to the same side. That makes sense. Thel should have a res for one of us. Whenever we get back.
Alright, he's active. Oh, so close to not finishing that in time.
Pay for this.
I'll res you, Roman.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I went to the opposite side thinking we had to go to the same side.
That's a good yellow card.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. This dungeon still hasn't given me any loot besides the one piece I coined.
Oh, look at so if you want the other half of the logic loop rings, look at Machinist Garden, and he has the other half. So like Dell just got the if you damage an enemy from behind, and then which depends on which other ring he equips.
Okay, I just went inside. We're in the Robodrome.
We need to infiltrate the city itself.
Man, this already looks
and that means
badass.
passing through the Robodrome.
I see trash. It looks like we're in the Thunderdome, bitch.
I didn't promise no trash.
This actually looks like Thunderdome, though.
This looks awesome.
What a matchup we've got tonight, folks. Sparks are gonna fly. Wait, what's this?
Don't forget to reflask.
Crawlers have unwittingly stumbled into the arena.
I'm still good.
A word of caution to anyone sitting
Oh,
in
that's
the
a lot of
splash
saw blades. Glad I wasn't accidentally standing in that line. This is absolutely modeled on Robot Wars.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It was the old Comedy Central show. It's Comedy Central, wasn't it?
Oh, it was originally on PBS.
No way.
Yeah, Robot Wars, the English version, like from Britain, was on PBS.
That's funny.
Don't get hit by the saws during this fight. Does like 100k.
I don't think they'll keep doing the same pattern, at least in the same frequency during the fight. I do think they'll pop up, but I think it's like in phases. Although doing it this often in these patterns would be really funny.
Like, I'm not even standing there, but it keeps hitting me. That's fine.
Alright, so you see the rim of, like, saw stuff on the very edge? I want to know if that does damage, so I'm going to touch it. That does damage. Well, knocks you back anyway. This is trash for the boss, right? Oh my god.
Saws.
Did we have to pull all of them at once?
Yes, they are a group.
Stand on any of the cracks.
Yo, break your mama's back.
Everybody thought it. Oh my god. This trash is brutal. That's worse than the boss.
Alright, I'm just gonna die.
One's dead.
You... Oh, you res hit the last boss, okay.
Fuck! I almost lived long enough that they all died.
Now, question, since you said that, do the saw blades do damage to them?
I don't know. I would logically assume they might, given
I
the
mean-
model of this game.
Logically, they should, but there's usually not friendly fire for enemies.
There was during the Trog guy.
Here, we can kill it. There's only 4 of them left.
So we definitely don't want to fight in the center, because when all the blades go to the center, that's really bad.
Yeah, the edges seem a little safer.
I can be stunned.
Like, part of me loves the aesthetic of this, and part of me is like, oh my god, this is awful.
Statistical anomaly. Our visitors are still alive. Time to introduce them to the legends of the Tussle Tonks Arena.
If we can, after this boss, I'd like to go to the, take a really quick bio break and get a drink.
Mercy for you. Let's get mobilized for mayhem.
I'm cool with that. I just need to be somewhere in like 45 minutes for like 15 minutes to go pick somebody up.
Ah, okay.
Like, I'm sure we can still make it.
Hopefully.
The city's entrance is located just past this arena. You must hold your ground until we can clear a path to it.
No sweat, pal.
Nuke skull. Which one's skull?
Show no mercy.
But if they win, won't we be dead?
If I can't bet on a sure thing, then I ain't really living.
Watch your step.
Somehow he lost aggro.
I was doing a whole lot of damage. Oh, no. You're talking about on the other one.
Yeah, the other one.
That's probably because nobody's hitting it. He's probably barely even hitting it. I've got... No, I don't want aggro on this one. Go the fuck away, please.
Watch your step.
Oh, he fixates, okay.
Yeah.
Why am I taking so much damage?
Because you're getting hit by the flame vents.
But I was way the hell away from him.
I don't know, maybe, maybe not. Oh, those water things are coming from you.
Yeah, the swirly things.
Yeah. I keep running and dodging them.
No, I've got the swirly trinkets that look like little tornadoes. Then I also have the fucking fathom dweller things that come from another.
Okay.
See the big fathom dweller right now? That's the other thing. I could have lost it at the beginning, but this will work.
We can just keep going after this boss just to make sure we finish.
Pretty sure?
Yeah, we should be fine.
Like, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I can be a little bit late.
Uh-oh.
Hey, where's my loot?
I think
Don't
it's
think
down
down
the
here.
hole.
Hey!
I'm not going down the hole.
Oh, goodbye, everybody else. I'm fast enough to keep from falling in.
I'm
I am
rolling
too.
down the sewer.
I think we
I'm
gotta
sitting
go.
right here until my fucking loot drops.
The loot's down here at the bottom.
Oh, okay, we'll come down then. I'll come down there, Luke.
I just wanted to see if the air would eventually stop, and it doesn't look like it does.
No, it
I
doesn't
still
look like it would.
haven't got loot from this place. Place
Really?
sucks.
Wow. Can
Except
you
for that one
trade?
piece I coined.
Would you want either of these yellow logic cards I've got, or yellow punch cards?
I honestly probably wouldn't use the trinket just because there's one busted ass trinket that I have, and then the other trinket I have is busted as fuck too.
Ah,
You've got a crit verse one.
do you
Like,
want it, Zivo?
I kind of want the
So-
crit verse one.
This trinket is completely broken, like needs to be nerfed, and this one on certain fights does my second overall damage.
I don't know. I might hold out for a verse mastery one because it looks like you can get any combination.
Okay, yeah, if you want to hold off, I'm fine with that.
Please, Mr. Tank, so we can go.
Right now, I've got a crit haste one, and crit haste is not good for me. Well, that hurt.
A lot.
Right after you say trust in me,
You're alive, aren't you?
Do it.
no? Can you res,
Sure.
Evo?
Yeah.
No, I'm at 49.
Let's put you right up here.
Y'all are familiar with the area like north of Houston, aren't y'all?
We live in the area north of Houston.
Yeah, like I have family that lives in Humboldt, but like farther north of there. My mom and her first cousins are gonna go on a like retreat to Lake Whitney, and I don't know where the fuck Lake Whitney's at.
I don't even know where that is either.
I know it's in Texas.
Yeah, I know it's East Texas, but I'm not sure where at. I didn't know.
I mean, Zevo's only a couple hours north of us. He's another Texan.
See, oh, where do you live at?
A couple hours north of Houston.
Okay, like I live in Wichita Falls. Used to live in Fort Worth. I know pretty much where most places in Texas are. My best friend lives in Tyler.
My sister named all her children.
Oh, this is a boss, and he
Tyre,
pulled it.
Brian.
Look out below!
All Texas City.
So this one I know is obvious. When she does the flame thing, you hide behind the box.
Find shelter.
Should've walked you earlier.
It's getting hot.
I was behind the box, and it almost killed me.
And from what I know about this fight, that is all of the fight.
Well, you knew more about it than I did. I'm healing more in this than I did in a freaking plus 10
The first box will
with
break
Grievous.
because it's red. Yeah.
You know, plus 10s are equal to like plus 14s now, right?
Yeah. It wasn't too bad last night.
No, we easily could have chested that if we'd have known what we were getting into.
Just because we didn't know anything about the new.
Well, I had some friends that qualified for the MDI, and I was talking to them earlier today. I was
Fine,
like, "Hey, you
shelter.
trying to push keys? You want to do something?"
There's
Where
not
are
a
we
box.
supposed to hide at?
More trash
Where's
for
the box?
Look out below! You're not even.
Are they
the hell?
targetable that we can break them down?
I don't think so.
I don't think it came down.
It did not.
She didn't call for it until.
Which means
lame.
maybe we, I don't know, have to rotate somebody out and have them be healed because too many people are standing behind a box. Not sure.
That would make sense. If the tank can stand out and use cooldowns, it won't take that much damage.
The box may
You know what
take
I
more
mean?
damage if there's more people behind it,
Yeah.
theoretically.
Oh, unless there was a box and someone was too close to it with the junk leap, because that destroys the box.
That's
No,
the
because
more likely
exactly-
answer.
Well, Junk Leap was on me, and I was out here when it was on me.
But there was probably more than just the one time it happened.
Here's some more rocks. Let's go.
So only get behind boxes when you have to get behind boxes.
Yeah.
Sick 'em, boy! Look out below!
Find shelter.
Should've walked you earlier. Look out below!
Run out.
Playtime!
Maybe we're supposed to take like the very first hit behind that box that's already glowing. You get what I'm saying?
Find shelter.
Potentially, yeah.
It would definitely help if we don't die in the transition.
More trash for the incinerator! Look out below! It's playtime!
I can get Clay up.
Alright, go ahead.
Looks like we might not be able to do it for the next one.
Find shelter.
That's fine. Just get the one in the back.
Get closer to the box.
Yeah.
You
Apparently,
gotta be right on it.
apparently, you have to be right on it.
It's playtime.
That's stupid. It should be line of sight.
We don't have a box right now.
We do not have a
Find
box right now.
shelter.
Should've walked you
No
earlier.
box again.
Yeah, then we have to use those boxes, and then we have to make them
More
stack
trash
properly.
for the incinerator. You're not even worth recycling.
This was supposed to be the easy one.
Maybe there's something we're missing about it.
There's something we're missing.
I was gonna look it up.
No,
if
I
can.
think we might just be destroying them by accident.
But the one that was down was one that was already red. Like, she never dropped another one.
Unless it's a DPS race and you have to kill it before that.
No, I think it's that.
Can't be that. Because it was like 50%. We're not exactly light on DPS. Our tank is broken.
Okay. So
I mean, I'm reading the guide. It says it's pretty simple. Just you can't get hit with explosive leap next to the junk cubes. If any of his abilities hit the cube, it eats.
we should always have those. It makes no fucking sense why we don't have.
They did a hotfix to this boss the other day because you were able to use the pillars as a line of sight, and they don't want you to. So I'm kind of wondering if they bug screwed it.
Find shelter.
Should've walked you earlier.
I karmed it.
More trash
What?
for the
Yeah, you gotta be
Too
right
far,
up against
yeah.
the box.
It's playtime.
That's so stupid.
I don't have a res.
Find
I knew
shelter.
I should've walked you earlier.
Okay, so it still exploded on the first tick, and I wasn't behind
Yeah.
it for a lot of that. So it does not matter how many were behind.
It's playtime.
We need to be 8 yards apart for that. It just happened.
Fix that, yeah.
Find
I knew
shelter.
I should've walked you earlier.
Make sure you're behind, but not next to that other one that's gonna go off. Yeah.
Like that.
Like that.
Look out below. It's playtime.
Alright, she's dropping another one. You just
Don't
gotta
be
make sure
on
not
me.
to break it.
Make sure you stick to the right side on the side where
Fine,
she can't
shelter.
fucking see like where I'm at right now. Because that other one's gonna go off. Tank's gonna fucking nearly die because of it.
They are not working right.
Time.
Find
I
shelter.
should have walked you earlier. Look out below. It's playtime.
She dropped a box on me.
Find
I
shelter.
should have walked you earlier. Look out below. It's playtime.
Oh, that one triggered it. Shit.
Oh, that's not good. It
We
is
gotta
gonna
kill her.
explode.
What have you done? You monsters! It'll take me weeks to rebuild him.
Say you want those?
Nah. Oh yeah, looks like we're going up over here. There's only 2 bosses left.
We really got to run a conveyor belt here.
A booby-trapped conveyor belt.
Oh, I didn't even notice it was booby trapped. Well, this isn't going to be annoying on Mythic Plus. I wonder if they make the belt go faster the higher up you go. Because that'd be hilarious.
I don't know what the button I just pressed did.
Up here,
I'm
guys.
worried.
You pressed a button without knowing what it would do?
I pressed a red button. I mean, yeah, totally did. I think it turned off the booby traps. Nothing bad's happened yet. We'll find out.
Except you activated the hard mode of the next boss.
Warning.
That's awesome.
Excessive levels of
It actually might be what it is.
Attention, citizens. Please
I'm
remain
mostly
in your
kidding, but it really
domiciles.
could be.
Guards are currently en route to quell the disturbance.
Tank, please.
A Giga Wallop?
I think they're running out of things to name.
I like it.
I don't think Venerus likes it.
You dismantled a few of my lesser inventions. Let us see how you fare against something more
It didn't get him up.
advanced.
Yeah, it did.
No. I got in combat and
Here. I'll get this thing up. And then we'll do... I can't do that in combat. Maybe these... Go contest. Maybe...
I'm very dead.
something's causing line of sight issue.
Oh, you're not that far back with your release. You're on the conveyor belt. Alright, so that big red button you pushed absolutely turned off the booby traps.
Oh, there you go.
No.
I do wish it would have turned off the conveyor belt, but it's still running.
You okay, Ramen? You're about to die.
Burning rush.
So, you possess a modicum of skill. It will prove insufficient against my
Oh,
newest
that's
prototype.
already aggroed. Is that a boss?
No.
Does somebody have an auto hammer?
The Blastatron.
I was just thinking we might need to drop a stone and hurricane repair.
Oh, is he still broken?
I'm getting close to broken.
My boots are broken.
I'm like perma-silenced here.
Yep.
As soon as we make it through this portion right here, I'm gonna drop the portal and I'm gonna hurt and repair. And y'all summon me back. Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to rotate and have everybody repair.
Spartacus! The invaders have made it past the outer defenses. I want their stench removed from my city.
I have activated all civic defenses,
Just
my
now.
friend. Rest assured, these organisms will be expunged from our metropolis.
I will stay back until somebody else gets back.
I'll wait too.
Be there. On SSD, so it shouldn't take.
We just got to make sure 2 people stay.
Go ahead and summon me back.
Isn't there a repair bot in Karazhan?
Yes.
Yeah, there is. I'm
About
back.
halfway through.
Alright, whoever's next.
You can summon Dell.
Clay, go ahead.
I think Tank just left. Yeah.
Alright, I'll go.
All right, and both of you are back, right?
I'm back,
Dell's
yeah.
back.
So I'm hearthing.
Summon Zebo back.
Okay, go ahead and send it.
Y'all can do me too.
Summoning Tank back. Play.
What time you have to leave, Roman?
I got like 20-ish minutes. I can make this happen. It'll be fine.
There's no trash after the next boss. It's just the next boss and then... Or maybe there's a little bit of trash. There's not very much. Where's the tank?
He's
I don't know.
on a
We're
potato,
supposed to do
apparently.
this shit.
Because he's on a load screen.
How do we
There he
get
is.
through this barrier like we're supposed to?
Do we go around?
Yeah, I think we have to go this way.
That
This
there is
building.
no that way.
Let me see if I can maybe go through, maybe
Do
deactivate
not
it.
Oh,
allow
it's up
these
here.
bots to detect you. Remaining within the steam will shield you from their sensors.
Who wants to be the guinea pig?
Here, guys, in here.
Ah.
You have to come this way and avoid the bots, the detecto bots. If you stay in the steam and they come up on you, it'll shield you.
Warning. Excessive levels of flesh detected. Warning.
Oh, you don't even have to pull them. They just stun you.
Stand in the steam. Yeah, the steam's...
Warning. Excessive levels of flesh detected. Warning.
What happens if they detect you?
They port you back
They
out.
port you back.
Warning.
I
Excessive
keep getting
levels
fucking
of
ported
flesh
back,
detected.
dude.
Warning. Warning.
Yeah, you gotta use the steam
Excessive levels
vents.
of flesh detected.
Trying.
Warning.
I'm tempted to just fucking kill all of them.
They're immune to damage.
Yes, they are. They reflect all spells, so you would kill yourself.
Gotta get to that steam vent over here, Ramen. Go now, run to the steam vent. Get in it. Wait for that bot to pass past you.
This is really interesting.
That's not
I
gonna
hate
be
this
annoying
game.
at all.
I absolutely hate this game. I'm gonna play Final Fantasy Shadowbringers instead.
How's that expansion?
I've actually bought it and haven't played it at all yet. But all my friends that swapped from playing WoW to playing it said it's amazing.
Had a good story.
Well, that's the biggest thing is Final Fantasy has the best story there is. Well, I take it back. I really
like WoW. I like WoW story.
I like WoW's story, but I really like Star Wars: The Old Republic story.
For
They
a
did a
story
good
mode,
job.
they did a fantastic job.
Yeah, for Knights of the Old Republic, they just did terrible for in-game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because they thought that people would stick around and wait for them to build an end game, and like that was never going to
Okay,
happen.
this is the boss.
So how do we do it?
YOLO?
Welcome to
Less than kill it? Yep, apparently.
Avoid touching self-trimming hedges.
Oh, this is the garden utensils one. Yeah,
AOE incoming.
that is all I know about it.
Inconspicuous plant that is fucking me up. Like hard. Thank you for that salve.
Oh, yep.
Or guardian, not salve. But
I knew what you meant.
because it was still doing that damage through unending resolve and that. Kill this fucking plant that's behind.
Shooting and shooting at me.
What's happening now?
Alright, so good news. If you have to run through the laser, it's not that bad. It's just a dot. Clay might disagree that it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't.
He
that
totally
bad.
does.
I did! I was totally sitting over here saying, what do you mean just a dot?
Just dot, it's fine. It's not like an insta-kill.
That's why anytime I have a healer that does anything for me, I immediately thank him. I'm like, thank you. Thank you for that right there. Because I would be dead without that. Because that healing, I've tried healing, and it's the absolute most thankless job in any fucking video game ever.
This is true. But I love it.
Always your fault.
Ooh,
That's
another
an
sword.
interesting staff.
Oh yeah, that's not bad. Come on, Mr. Tank, let's go.
Zap yourself?
Yeah, and gain some intellect.
Looks really cool.
Yeah, I might have to look at it. It actually might be an upgrade.
I did not just stand in the fire. That didn't happen.
I'm really confused as to how we're supposed to get to this next place.
I think this just goes back around. Yeah, I think we need to go. Maybe something opens up when we kill this thing. I think it's going to be about 2 hours for us in this place.
Well, no, we're coming up on. We just passed an hour and a half, so we'll be under.
Just under. Oh, yep, here.
Commandeer that transport to access Mechagon's tower.
And you gotta think, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We wiped multiple times.
Yeah.
Like, this could easily be an hour dungeon run.
Yeah, it could.
It should be under once we get used to it.
Made it this far. You are no longer
Should easily be under.
I like it, though. It's
functioning machine that must be
way better than Kara.
I disagree. Kara's pretty damn good.
the truth.
I was promised there was no trash. What is this?
Yeah, somebody lied.
Yeah, right? Well, the Wowhead guy just goes from the boss to the boss without talking about trash. Hopefully, King Mechagon isn't too hard.
I'm going to shove my proverbial fist up King Mechagon's ass.
Why just do proverbial one?
Because I'm not sure if he's into that. I don't want to, like, cross any boundaries.
That's the best answer. Gotta get consent first.
I kind of feel like Blizzard missed an opportunity. They could have had Memoron show up at the end of this.
See, but Memoron's been helping me. Or do you mean, like, him come help with this?
Yeah, like him show up and tell King Mechagon he was guided.
I was gonna say, because, yeah, he helped the shit out of you if you played Hunter and Legion. You went back to Olduar and did all that shit with men.
Because the Titans evaluated the whole Curse of Flesh and they deemed it wasn't really a problem.
Have y'all looked into any of the future patch about what's about to happen with PTR?
I haven't looked at the PTR.
Wait, there's stuff on the PTR?
Yeah.
No, I try to avoid as many spoilers as I can.
I was about to say, do you want me to add a little bit of spoilers, or do y'all want to just watch it on your own?
I don't mind spoilers, but I don't want to spoil it for you.
What just ruined my day?
Okay, this won't spoil it, but you remember the dragon aspects?
Yep.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, we
I
already
kinda
knew
figured
that.
How the fuck are we supposed to pull this?
That is a good question. Also, is this the
Y'all
right
are
way?
running the back wrong way.
Some of this trash seems a little over the top.
First week, though, it's kind of supposed to, isn't it?
Well, I would expect the bosses to be harder.
That's not how they build dungeons anymore, though, because of Fortified Week.
It almost makes me want to swap to demo just so I can run Cataclysm and...
I saw those dead robots and thought for a second we were supposed to get in a robot to fight these.
I'm just gonna lust this pack. Fuck it.
We have Sadate or whatever.
Yep, we do. So that was wasted.
We have to separate something out there because that's hitting for too much.
I couldn't root the robots. I was trying to root the gnomes before he pulled.
I can rest, just waiting for him to reset.
I mean, it's not very far. We may have to look up a guide on this trash.
Oh, the defender can be rooted.
I can't banish anything. Yeah, let's try it with 2 things.
Pull it further back. Oh, wait.
Try to kill the mechanic first.
He's got to get that Giga guy. That's what's killing us.
It's the defense bot MK3 that's doing all the damage to me.
We need to interrupt the Giga wall up because it just chains off of us.
Oh, we killed the one thing. The mechanic.
Oh, paralyze the Tinkerer.
He marked it with skull.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the mark.
You want the defense bot dead, right?
That went better.
That squirrel.
What about it?
It was cute.
Anti-personnel squirrel. Was that a suicide squirrel?
I mean, we
Yeah.
benefit from the shield as well. It's probably that's the intent, is like use the shield when they stomp.
All right.
Now the fun part.
YOLO.
Perfection.
Probably should have helped less, but this will work.
I know nothing about this fight.
Good. It's better that way.
Watch your step.
Reload my targeting system.
Is this a play on Mega Man?
Probably.
Activating thrusters.
Oh, that's not pleasant.
Watch your
Cannot
step.
reload my targeting system.
Watch your
Cannot
step.
reload my targeting system.
Ow.
Run.
Activating thrusters.
This is pretty good so far. I like it.
Watch your
Cannot
step.
reload my targeting systems.
This is gonna get to be a clusterfuck on harder difficulties, though.
I'm gonna run out of mana before we get there.
Because you know you're
I'm
gonna
gonna,
get.
I'm gonna need you to not run out of mana. And,
This is just the first phase.
Run.
Activating thrusters.
You know that these are gonna get high enough that like just touching one of these electricity things will kill you.
Watch your
Y'all are
step.
melting without getting hit by stuff.
I mean, I've been hit a few times.
don't worry about me.
Phase 2.
You think you have defeated me? Ha! Fool! All you have done is dismantle a piece of furniture. You wish to test my true order?
Seriously.
Yes.
This is totally a play on Mega Man.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Oh, so the person targeted stands still and everybody else moves out of that beam.
Is that
Yep.
how it works?
It looks
Yep,
like it
I
because
just-
it moved with you.
I just wasted my fucking 50 stack of inevitable demise because I thought I needed to move. Fuck.
Keep moving. Watch your step. Watch your step.
I'm standing still.
Watch your step.
This is a cool fucking fight.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
There's not another phase after this, is there?
No.
There's a yes. You get to actually fight him,
Oh, okay.
but he has
And I
nothing.
just wasted my fucking shit.
Keep moving.
I thought this was a two-phase fight.
Watch your step.
It's 3.
Watch
Well,
your
I've
step.
wasted two 50 stack
Watch your step.
IDs that I really want to just go punch somebody in the face.
We'll punch him in the face.
I can't until I get 50 more stack.
Watch your step.
Oh, he's just like the end of fucking Motherload.
Yep. That's not
But
much
dude
of a
jumps
phase.
out.
We got a guild achievement for doing that.
The mech originator has been destroyed. And so has
Oh.
my father. You have my gratitude.
You're so
heroes.
good.
Know that King Mechagon's vision of the world is not one my people share. We must now focus on rebuilding. But if you ever require our assistance, you need only request it.
Huh. This partnership wasn't that bad. Reminds me how profitable working with you Alliance mooks can be.
Thanks to Tankmaster Overspark's leadership, the threat of world annihilation was averted.
Oh, don't forget to mention my technical prowess in dismantling those mechanical monstrosities.
Of course, sir.